And if we ask the stars what they mean, what would they say back to us? Welcome! You want to go on a card journey today? Give me some of your time, and I'll give you some of your story. Well, let's see what the cards say.
Hey there, Libra. Welcome to Koi Place Tarot. My name is Koi, and I'm going to be your tarot card reader for today. What we're looking at in this round of reads is going to be your first and last for the month of November. So two things, because I keep on having to bring this up in the videos. Special because, again, you see the orange hair. Don't worry, it's just about a costume that I have for Halloween. And also understand that if you hear me wince or do things like this, and it seems kind of out of character during the read, I had a back injury earlier this week, and I'm still in the process of recovery from it. So that doesn't necessarily reflect on your read. Please understand, it's just what's going on with me and this issue back here right now. So in your first and last, as the month of October closes and the month of November opens up, what are we seeing? New opportunities, new ventures, new feelings, new fulfillments, or renewal at the top of the aces, depending on the context. And on the bottom, with their perspective elements corresponding, conclusions, endings, culminations, things that we found out in the ultimatums. So your first and your last as we go into November. As a preamble to the read, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, but don't always be so willing to reverse. At times, even if it gets difficult, understand that I, as a tarot card reader, I would never purposely misguide you. That's not the purpose of why I do this in the first place. I'll sit with you through the tough things, along with the very light, fun, and pretty, and open-hearted things as well. They go hand in hand. So follow along with me in your read today, Libra, as you see your first and last of November. And yeah, let's see what the cards say. So what's the cards that we need to see, please, for Libra in this read? We start here with the Ace of Cups in their first and last. What is bringing Libra fulfillment here in this moment? Okay. For the scale bearers, what do we see? Okay. Yeah. If it has to come in that way, it will. The Tower, letting things crash and burn. How so? The Page of Swords. Page of Swords, okay. Observing as the dumpster fire happens around you. How so? Ten of Swords, it's finally over. We are being set free. Well, I mean, that's one way to do it. Yeah, let the universe handle it as it should for the Libras I'm talking to right now. There's been something that you have been wishing, and it could be in correspondence to a general trend I've seen across your reads for both September and October. Go back for your career and everything and to see where that was going. But yeah, something is definitely lighting itself on fire, whatever metaphor we want to use of destruction, and you, at the very least, are saying, it's over. Right? There is a sigh of relief about all the destruction happening right now. What that means to you, not entirely sure, but I'm looking at a Libra who's saying, you know what, it's going to happen eventually, so here we are. Okay, got it. To the Ace of Pentacles, what a new opportunity that's resting. What do we need to see upon the Ace of Pentacles for Libra in their reading? That's a break. So what's the cards that you need to see, please, upon the Ace of Pentacles for Libra in their read? Four of Pentacles, how to properly invest and hold on. What new opportunity presents itself? The Hermit. Healing, and just not simply a moment of respite, but finding the answers for me on how to do this properly with and by myself. Ten of Cups, notion of fulfillment. Yeah, tying very much back to the Ace of Cups over here, because that is such a strong statement to start off with, Libra. And now that everything has crashed and burned, and more than likely in the ways you thought it would, I'm focusing on me now, right? making those appointments. I am getting myself in tip-top shape, understanding what that means for me. What is the right investment here? I'm actually optimistic that this got out of my way. You're very relieved that whatever happened happens, and right now you're focusing on you. It's a great feeling, isn't it? To the Ace of Wands. For the fulfillment of the human spirit. Why is that guide Libra in this reading? So the cards we need to see, please define the Ace of Wands. Okay. So that Ace, the Sun, yeah. I'm gonna find what happiness looks like for me now. Now that this is finally over, it ended on whatever sentence of whatever paragraph and whatever chapter you needed to. Let's start writing the new one. Five of Wands. Maybe happiness does come from engaging with conflict. Well, now that I'm left to my own devices, what does that look like? Five of Swords. Okay. Yep, now we're contemplating bigger things. Again, it was such a relief to have whatever ended over here end for you, Libra, but now we're left with the struggle of, well, what do I do? I want to be happy. I'm almost forgotten what that looked like because of this entire situation that was eventually going to blow up anyways. And now that it has, I'm always getting the sense that you're kind of trying to redefine and remember what happiness looks like for you. Easiest way I could put it. And the beauty of possibility is just that, possibility. You can go in any direction, but it all depends on what you're open to receiving and what you're open to do to receive. To the Ace of Swords, the home element of air for Libra. Define the Ace of Swords for them and their reading. What is significant of the Ace of Swords for Libra's first class? King of Swords. Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, when decision making is in your power, in your grasp, the best thing that you could do is understand your truth and take actions with it. You have the king, the power order of that set, of that elemental distribution, holding their base element, i.e. the King of Swords wields the Ace of Swords. You know your truth. You're going to fight for it. You're going to try to understand what all that means. We just hope that we make the right decisions along the way. Temperance, the card Sagittarius. Things can and will get better with time, but right now time is not the focus. Purposes. Queen of Swords. And this I know to be true. Matching pair of the King and Queen, sandwiching that Temperance. Yeah, there will be brighter tomorrows if I allow them to shine through. Underneath it all, Eight of Pentacles, Mastery. And let's be honest, because it also is very much pointing towards that. If this is a work or project venture related thing that you can't wait for it to end, yeah, I mean, you got what you asked for. Now, what do we do in the aftermath? That's the most important part that I'm seeing right now. To the Ten of Cups. Define here the Ten of Cups within Libra's read. Word of harmony and synchronization of purpose. What are the Ten of Cups here in this read today? Two of Pentacles. Now is the time to make things balance out. Simply put, even no matter how, whatever the situation ended, in what direction it went, etc., it's honestly not my concern right now. What I want to see for you, Libra, is that you're able to balance things out, take this opportunity, and do everything that you can with it. King of Wands. Let us keep making right decisions. Let us expand. Let us excel while we expand. Right? The time is now. Let's do everything that we can to lighten up our kingdom. Seven of Cups, the notion of possibility. that with all that destruction that happened in your onset, you're actually seeing that as opportunity rather than detriment. To the Ten of Pentacles, so the cards that we need to see, please, upon that Ten of Pentacles within Libra's read. First and last on that Ten of Pentacles. Okay, yeah. Eight of Wands, direct communication. And here, I don't see that as between you and another person. I'm not necessarily getting another person here, but more so, I'm trying to find purpose in being right now. Let me remember me. Remind me of me. King of Pentacles, the right investment. I'm trying to speak to that. I'm trying to find it. What does it mean to take this opportunity for everything that it's worth? Emperor, card of Aries. Make a decision and don't look back. And here, let this be a learning lesson for the rest of our lives. Whatever broke apart, you're trying to see all the opportunity that comes from that. What originally got taken as such a destructive ending, you see it as a beautiful beginning. Let's run with it. To the Ten of Wands. What of the burden of what is carried? Show the cards that we need to see, please. Define the Ten of Wands for Libra's read today. Why the Ten of Wands for Libra's read today? Page of Pentacles. My burden right now is to put one foot in front of the other. I have to try. I have to see what's out there for me. Nine of Swords. The intent, taking that action. If all this happened outside of my control and purview, then now with the things I do have under my control, I have it under my wing. What do I do with it? I have to do. I have to try. No more passivity. We already saw everything that blew up in our face. Cool. Great. And we are very much happy to have it happen the way that it did. Now, what we're left to sit with is ourselves. What does our story look like moving forward? Nine of Wands. The freedom of the human spirit to express the desire to do whatever it wants to. Putting all those actions one foot in front of the other, Libra. Go try. And eventually you will get. To the Ten of Swords. Home element of air for you. What defines the Ten of Swords for Libra in their read today? Show us the Ten of Swords for Libra in their read. You. Because at the end of the day, Justice, the card of Libra, when everything balances out, the only person that's left in this equation is me. What do I do with that? Ace of Wands. Maybe a harsh truth, depending on the context of what's going on with you, Libra, but I've never been more excited about what tomorrow can bring. Which is a very unusual feeling given the context of whatever the situation was over here. But that's not the purpose of the read. We're actually talking about right now the steps to the first paragraph of the next chapter, right? You're unusually optimistic, and let's keep it that way. Page of Cups. Remind ourselves of the base level happiness, that even when it feels weird to have almost these contradicting emotions about whatever broke up over here, we're saying, no, I'm going to be good. Underneath it all, Devil, card of Capricorn. Okay? And I think that's the thing that we're trying to balance out and struggle with within ourselves right now, Libra. It's, am I supposed to feel this good about how things fell apart? It feels kind of icky, to be totally honest, but at the same exact time, we understand I have been waiting for this for so long. So is it bad from a moralistic standpoint to have all things, to be happy about how all things broke apart? Or is it bad of me to be excited for whatever my life can hold? You'll find those answers with time, Libra, because those answers only come with time. But take and ride the wave that's going on right now and say, hey, got what I got. Now what do we do with that? Okay? Define the major arcana stream across the table for Libra in their read. We're first going to look at that tower. Ooh, boy. What want to find that breakthrough of whatever fell apart for Libra in this read, because that was the catalyst for everything going on. Show us the cards of me and see, please. Define the Tower within this read today. The Tower here, Four of Pentacles, and everything that was held on to. I'm particularly seeing some type of, monetary venture going on here, Libra. And the only reason I'm saying that is because you see new opportunity with the Four of Pentacles over here, what is held on to, what's invested. And you're actually saying you're happy about the destruction of whatever was held on to over here, which means, and it kind of tells me that it has something to do with how you get coin. Whatever's going on. It's happening the way that it should, but regardless, even if it isn't, it still spells towards the same conclusion. What I've held on to was not worth keeping. So the universe came in and gave you a thunderstorm. The universe came in and gave you a tornado, actually, and said, okay, well, time to go, and threw it all out the window. To the Hermit, Ten of Cups, harmonizing with me again, me finding me. Let the destruction be what it is. To the Sun, Ace of Swords. I'm going to find what happiness means to me. Through all the conflict, through all the things I may feel I don't get right all the time, hey, it's still worth it to try, right? To Temperance, the Hierophant, the card of Taurus. There's no better time than now after I waited for so long for now to become, right? And seeing that under your Ace of Swords being sandwiched in between the King and Queen of Swords and matching sets, it spells out the same conclusion on Libra, just as almost redundant confirmation of the fact that, hey, I'm getting better. I'm okay now. And with me being okay, well, maybe there's more of me to discover now that this weight has been lifted off my shoulders. Emperor, card of Aries, Page of Swords. We're going to make the decision to follow through whatever decision that we make. Redundant, but true, because the only way to go is forward. No regression, right? To Justice, Eight of Cups. There we go. That's what I'm saying. Again, you were so good to leave this behind. Eight of Cups, the self-decision to leave something behind, not to be abandoned, right? That would be more of Five of Pentacles kind of energy. I am leaving all this behind. Time is right. I'm going to pack my bags, and I'm okay with finding me all over again. Let these new chapters be bright. In resolution, reveal cards of resolution for Libra in this read. What is held in the space of resolution for Libra in their journey today? Okay. Interesting that comes out. And that's probably why the duality of emotion was happening earlier too. Five of Cups. Let our pain or whatever is be what it was, right? Just understanding of everything that broke apart, all that we wish we could have fixed. Hey, we're here now. And it's not neat, it's not clean, and oftentimes it's not even, but we are here. And what do we do with the life that we're given? The world. And so a cycle of sadness, of pain, of all that tumultuous energy and stress, it comes to its conclusion. That's why the Tower came in and swept everything away. It's time for a new journey to begin, Libra. I hope you're willing to see it. Underneath it all, King of Cups. To be able to weigh the duality of everything going on right now and still being the best of you and putting the best of self forward. What do I see in your read today? You're very happy that something broke apart tremendously. And no regression there. You don't really want to go back, and we're not really looking back. We just wish that things could have been better. So right now we're experiencing a duality of emotion here, Libra, where, okay, should I feel this good to have this new beginning? Right? We're trying to hash out what that means for ourselves. But if we're still being pushed towards the conclusion that I got to find what life has in store for me, well, then that still spells out what you felt as elation in the beginning of letting something fall apart and watching it burn. You don't have to feel bad just because the feeling might not be neat or even, or is this something that is moral and ethical? And that's not for you to worry about right now. Just go live and just go do. And even in your underneath saying, hey, we know enough that it may not feel good right now, but ultimately this will be good for me. I hope I'm not doing this as rebellion or regression. I'm hoping I'm doing this in the sake of writing my new chapter in my story. That's what I see in your read today, Libra. I hope this conversation helps. And yeah, it's not going to feel exactly picture perfect for a little while, but understand the more you see opportunity right in front of your face from everything that you couldn't do before, the more you will get the opportunity to fix whatever's going on. Promise you, that's how it's going to play out. Just believe that as you move forward, life is worth living, that everything that you find, in front of you could be an opportunity. All that glitters can't be gold. And you can make the best of whatever your decision moving forward. But yeah, whatever this was, it's out the door. I'll see you around, okay? Take care.